Hello, welcome to the Engineering Tech course. To find our classes, you'll log on through Canvas, find your ENG T class, and then you'll find modules. And you'll just start from the modules from the top and go down. This first module is the welcome module. You can select on this, and it takes you to that welcome page. And then you'll have to go back to module to see the next thing. So what I do, instead of having to reselect module, is I middle click the button. When I middle click on this welcome, another tab comes up on the top. I can select that tab and I can read through this. When I'm done reading through this, I can close this off. And then I can middle click on the next one. Again, you'll see another tab. Click on this, and then you can read through this. After you're done reading through this, you can close it off. Also, you could click on this with the middle button, and then click on the prerequisite and read through this. And then you could also hit the next on the bottom right corner. So if you select next, it takes you to the next thing, what books are required for this class. You could read through this and hit next again. I'm going to close this off and I'll show you how I would do this. Per module, I like to just kind of go from the top to the bottom, or sorry, bottom to the top. So if I middle click on this one, it brings up a tab here. And if I keep middle clicking on each one, it brings up new tabs for each one of these. I just like to pull up all the tabs and then just start reading them. You'll see multiple tabs on the top. I just click on this one, I read through that module, and then I close this off. Okay. The other thing I did do is set this up. So if you did want to close these off, another thing you could do, which is the same thing I've already done here, you could open up the welcome, and in the welcome it has hyperlinks. So if you want to read through the hyperlinks, you could just middle click on each one of the hyperlinks. See how I'm middle clicking on each one? If you look at the top, it keeps adding a new hyperlink. So welcome to the class. Our objective here is to show you a little bit about the engineering tech stuff. So the first one here is the objective. So we'll go ahead and click on that first one all the way in the far right. And this course is going to cover how to create some simple profiles and then make solids from those profiles. And then we're going to do a little bit of dimensioning. So we'll create some orthographic views and dimension those views. And we're going to talk a little bit about tolerancing. So you have a concept of how tolerancing works. And we're going to cover ANSI, ASME specs. So hopefully by the end of this class, you'll feel like you learned a little something and found some useful stuff that you'll be able to take on to your next endeavors here, wherever you're going, whatever departments you're going into, whether you're engineering tech or whether you're out in the shop. We have to either make the blueprints or learn how to read those blueprints, and hopefully this class will help you with that. Prerequisite to the class. Hopefully you are enrolled in Manufacturing 100, or you've already completed that class, but it's just recommended that you do that. That is our safety class. This is one of the beginning classes. So if you've done that, you've got students are going to be using the computers here. So hopefully this is not your first time seeing a computer. If it is, maybe what we should be doing is taking a computer comfort class first, because we're going to be using Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoints, and so on. So having some use of a computer prior to class will help you a lot. We're going to be doing CAD stuff, so if you've never used a computer, you're going to be struggling with how to use a computer on top of learning the CAD. So if that is an issue you think you're going to be under, then you maybe want to send me a message and we can see if we can get you into a course to help you build up your CAD skills. If you've had prior CAD experience, you know how to read drawings and blueprints, or you've created those before, that would be very helpful for this class. That's primarily what we're going to learn here in this class, is just simple introductory level to blueprints. The book you're going to need is the print reading book. It does come with a package with drawings, so make sure you have that book and the package with the drawings. If you've already purchased the 10th edition, do not purchase another 11th edition. I'll work with you on that, so you don't have to buy another book. I use this book because this book is used in several classes. The green book here is for my CATIA class. If you're going on to engineering and you're going to take the CATIA classes, you're going to use this book, and you might want to just get it anyways for right now. And then I'll close this off up here, and I want you to read through this virtual training versus classroom training. To kind of sum this up, people can come to my classroom and take the class from the classroom. You will still be expected to have your headsets and your microphone to communicate with me. Your headsets will be to watch the videos. So you can either log on to the Zoom and be in the classroom, or you can actually show up in the classroom. But this course, and many of my courses now, are designed to run at your own pace. So you can watch videos and work at your own pace and do the exercises as you see fit, and hopefully make this a better training experience for you. The number one thing most of my students like is they're able to work at their own pace. So another thing is there's students that are coming in and out at all times. You may be not able to attend class during this time. I will be teaching the evening classes and the afternoon classes. I have my Zoom meeting open. You guys can just come into the Zoom meeting anytime if you have a question while I'm teaching. So my class hours are 1 to 4 and 5 to 8 or 5 to 7:30. So if you have any questions, just feel free to come in anytime. Please read through that, and then we'll close this off. How the course is going to be delivered. Basically, I do lectures and I'll put them on Panopto, but the class itself and the exercises are pretty much all on YouTube now. So you'll be watching YouTube videos. I'll release 4 or 5 exercises. If you get stuck on one, you skip it, try another exercise, and then you can come back to me later and ask me a question when we're in class, or come in my class time and just ask a question. I find a lot of students just need a little bit of help, and then they go right back to the YouTube videos. So please read through this and then close that off. And then you'll be taking, you're going to read the 7 different ways you're going to be able to communicate with me. Because we're no longer in classroom training, I have to address people that are not able to be in class. They're doing it virtually. I have to be able to address people that are not able to attend class during class time and help them at different times. I have people from out of state, out of the country, taking classes. I have had a student all the way from out in Shanghai taking this course. So in this new world, this new era, we are trying to create a course that's almost like an online class, but you have classroom instructor helping you at certain times of the day. So read through that and then go ahead and take the quiz. All you have to do is hit take quiz. And if you don't do so well, take it again. All right. So again, welcome to the course. When you log on to your Canvas, find your class and hit module, and you're going to start with this first module, the welcome module. Okay. So one thing you might want to know is you have a collapse all on the top. So I can see all the modules, which you won't see. You'll only see the modules I've opened up. But as we go through the course, you can expand them so you can see all the exercises. And you can go collapse all and just look for the module you're looking for. So this is the module I'm looking for. It's just faster to find that module, and you can open this up and go through this module. So these ones here are pages. So there's really nothing to do but read. Sorry to drag you through this, but the faster we get through the formalities here and get you ready, we can actually just get going with class. I have had some students that finish the class early, and if you finish class early, more power to you. You do not have to go the full 10 weeks. You just have to get your assignments done. All right. Hopefully you'll get through this without any complications, and then the next section will be to look at the available scholarships. If you haven't looked into this and you're paying out of your own pocket, you might want to check the scholarships and see what you might be able to qualify for. And then in the next module, we go over these class formalities.